Welcome in, everybody, to Aces podcast, episode number 52. One full year of podcast. Let's go. I am your host, MainAceChase, the Main Ace. Aces alongside me, my co-host, Nemo Mimi. How are you doing, Nemo?
Doing all right. Hope everyone's doing good today. Welcome back to the shit show.
Happy New Year's. Welcome to 2025. Is it better than 2024?
We'll see. So far, no migraines, but I'm not holding it for much.
I mean, across the country right now,
When isn't there?
maybe. I don't know. See, had explosions and craziness. Starting off 2025 with a bang.
Hey, why not? Gotta make things exciting, right?
Yeah, I guess. So how's your week been?
Honestly, kind of quiet. It's been kind of nice.
I feel like
Besides the Nemmon scare for a few days.
and I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't do New Year's partying. Of course, it fell on a Wednesday this year.
Bruh,
How
there
many
was no
people?
fucking party here. Like,
Well,
there was fireworks, sure, but it was raining like hell here.
well, yeah. I mean, I'm just like here and stuff. Like I just don't know what to do or hubbub about it. Like I said it fell on a Wednesday too, which is like a wasn't much for me. They're like, "What'd you do?" I went to bed. Got up, went to work. Stay up till midnight. Why?
Why would I do
Why
that?
would I do that? That sounds awful. Awful. Oh, I can't even remember the last time I stayed up till midnight. I'm just such an old guy now. Well, I get up at 3:30 every. So if I don't go to bed for 10 or 11 o'clock,
Jesus.
I can only sleep 5.5 or 5.5. I'm already borderline getting very little sleep. So if I sleep less than that, imagine staying.
Where's your sense of adventure?
It's in the morning.
Disgusting time of day.
Oh, it's the best time.
No.
People who sleep past 6 o'clock are
Rude. Talking to your co-host that way.
good.
I wake up at 9.
I heard like there was some study or whatever saying that women should the average time that women should sleep is 10 hours. The whole average time before was always like 8 hours. You need 8 hours of sleep, and women need 10 hours, which makes sense because they talk so.
You're welcome.
Well, it's not even a meme. It was the study that came out years ago where they were like, women say 20 something thousand words on average a day, where men say like, which makes sense why men only say like 4,000 words because women won't shut the fuck up.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's misogynistic fucking 2025. Let's go.
Starting it off strong.
Oh shit. It's funny because it's true. Yeah, so this week is this is a new week, new year, whole new year of podcast. I got big plans for the podcast in the future. I'll make it. I don't know. I was planning on doing the Sonic review with Eli, but then Eli caught the plague, uh, and we didn't go watch it. So
How could you do that?
just weak, I think. Body can't fight off.
Okay, YouTube's doing well. You need to share some of your manly man genes then.
I try to check them out on the internet. Able to accept them.
You gotta drag him out of space, bro.
Gotta download. Testosterone.
Testosterone.
Oh,
I wish I could make this bigger without blocking chat. Pain in the ass. You're in the show. I know. Thank you. No. I'm trying to work with. What the fuck is this program? StreamYard.
oh.
I want to have the screen be bigger, but I still want to be able to see chat in the comments, and I can't do that.
Oh.
Fussy. Because it's got that stupid thing underneath where it's like little preview of me, and I'm like, I know I'm here, thank you.
Where's it? Full screen.
Either way, it's something I will work with. How is the shenanigans going in the real world? What you found for us?
What I found for us in the. Sorry, I was looking.
No, you're good. You're good.
Edit button. I've never. I guess I can move. I think they've added new settings.
Oh no, chat. He's doing the same shit I do. He's gonna hit a button, it's all gonna break, and he's gonna blame it on me.
It's in the.
Yeah, I don't use the virtual backgrounds on this. They kind of suck. You can upload your own, but the cropping is awful.
There's a
You don't want to be in a virtual fake house tour
that's
looking
why
place.
that's why I spent so much time and effort fucking hanging pictures.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's all right.
No, there's like a way to change the.
We can fuck with it later.
I want to fuck with it. Anyway, so have you played Elder Scrolls at all? Oblivion?
I loved Oblivion, played way
Skyrim?
too much of it in middle school. I'm already playing Skyrim. You've sassed me more than once while I'm playing Skyrim. Why don't you just walk around the mountain, Nemo? Don't wanna. That's quitter talk.
That grappling hook mod.
No mods. Vanilla only. I will suffer. You will all suffer with me.
Well, speaking of mods, here we go. Look at this shit.
Ooh, look at that segue. Smooth like butter.
Skyblivion. Skyblivion only has one region of the map left to finish. We are nearly ready to release an entirely remastered game.
What?
Yeah, so when you purchase through links of our site, you may earn an affiliate commission. Here's how it works. The TES Renewal Modding Group has been working on Skyblivion, a remastered version of Oblivion playable in this edition. 2018, and Ernest thought the project officially started over 11 years ago. The latest progress video explains said video also mentions that how close to completion is. Fast approaching its scheduled 2025 release. We are nearly ready to release entirely remastered Elder Scrolls. It says, more specifically, they say we are finalizing the world map with only the Nibene region of Citadel's eastern border left to complete. The massive swaths of the map are ready for the heroes of Kvatch explore. While 93% of the cells that make up Skyblivion's landscape are complete, only 44% of them have been meshed.
Nav meshed, yeah.
A process that tells NPCs which parts of the terrain are traversable. There's still a ways to go on that front, and that's why the team is over the finish line. Skyblivion. If you're an experienced modder, head to the volunteers. Yeah,
Well,
so
that's cool. I hope they get a little bit of extra support because
yeah,
damn, I'd play that.
yeah, we got a video. Let's watch a video.
Hey, you. You're
Hey, me.
finally awake.
Me?
Welcome back to the road to Skyblivion. With 2025 on the horizon, we are nearing our final year of development. Join us as we break down our progress since last year's roadmap and outline the path to our 2025 release. In this video, we will show you exactly what has been completed and what remains to ensure a 2025 release. We will also break down the volunteer skills we need to help us achieve that goal. We are always looking for new volunteers. We shall begin with our largest undertaking, the landscape. Landscaping and level design serve as the foundation for the rest of the game. It's where you'll discover new vistas and make new memories in our updated world space. We're finalizing the world map with only the Nibene region on Cyrodiil's eastern border left to complete.
Cool.
So that's all just landscaping.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they won't have a lot of walking in landscaping.
And 508 3D objects. We cannot meet the legal requirements to release Skyblivion. So plants, which at 74 out of 118 items remade represent the least complete of our 3D groups, still need additional help. If you are a 3D artist, Skyblivion's nearly 200 quests are broken up into the following quest lines. The Fighters Guild questline is the most complete of all of our questlines, with 20 of 21 in the second pass stage. The Mages Guild questlines have 20 out of 22 quests completed as a first pass. The questline for the Thieves Guild has 15 of 16 quests completed as a first pass. The Dark Brotherhood has all 24 of its quests completed as a first pass. The main questline has 18 of its 20 quests completed as a first pass.
That's pretty cool.
They've been putting in some serious freaking work. Go, guys.
Love additional support for our interiors department. Have you nav-meshed before? We need your help finishing the navigation meshing throughout Cyrodiil. Designed, implemented, and released new quests for Skyrim.
I would say these models look so much more
apply to support our quest
pliable,
department.
I guess. Like, I don't know, like the
have a knack for the technical
Skyrim
use of the creation kit.
really stiff.
We're seeking creation kit generalists to help throughout
really
multiple departments. If you've
They had
ever
very weird,
redesigned how
stretchy
Skyrim's
faces.
NPCs work with one
Now,
another
this looks
and their
beautiful.
routines, we're looking for additional specialists who are familiar with AI packages to make Skyblivion's world as living and immersive as possible. If you have any of the skills above, consider applying to support the project.
It feels like the
at
animations for the character models
/volunteer.
A lot
we
smoother.
can't wait to show off more of Skyblivion over the next year as we finalize the Imperial City and the last remaining areas of the game. It's been a long ride, but the end is in sight.
Well, congratulations, y'all. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Skyblivion. They're releasing Oblivion on Skyrim. And
I'm so good with that. As you know what, all I need besides Sheogorath, I would love to have that mission. I would also just love to be able to train my acrobatic skills so I can jump higher and run faster because, god damn it, I'm tired of his like, oh, you're carrying 3 dragon bones. You're now over encumbered. But can I put them in Lydia? Yeah, but she can only carry 2 dragon bones. Then she's not able to carry anything. But my pack mule. No yawning, that's contagious.
I can't help it. I've been up since I literally got up, jumped out of bed.
Grody.
Normally I wake up at 3:30 and I lay in bed till about slowly wake up. Okay, so that's some cool news. You want some that's cool news?
Sure, if it's anything about what I think it is.
Nintendo patents hint at AI upscaling technology. Ooh.
Well, that's not what I thought it was.
Well, we're probably gonna get to. The next version of Nintendo Switch is called the Switch 2. to switch to creating a lot of buzz with leaks. Yeah, so I've been seeing these different things.
Oh, that's a weird way for the screen to come out.
Well, they're saying that it's gonna be magnetic. That the
Oh,
Joy-Cons are gonna be magnetic instead of lighter things in them.
I don't like that.
Uh, yeah, it all depends on how it works. Like,
I don't know. My luck with magnetic anything is pretty piss. So,
well, I'm the slider things weren't very great either because
I
mine.
mean, granted, yeah. Of course, right now I can't even remove one of my Joy-Cons. If I do, then it just doesn't work. Won't start.
Um, yeah, so this is like the DLSS technology that allows native 1080 to be upscaled to 4K, which to me that AI upscaling is like, oh, it looks so good. It's like, no, it doesn't. I can fucking see all the pixels. Like I can see
Mhm.
the fucking AI working in there. It doesn't look that good,
Exactly.
honestly. Like just leave it at fucking 1080 for fucking me. Like
1080 is really all you need.
that's the thing. I keep hearing about this. All these graphic cards and stuff running at 4K or whatever. It's like, why
We
the
don't
fuck?
need 2K.
Why the fuck are you looking at 4K? Like 4K only makes a difference. I think it's like 60 inches or bigger before you can even really notice it. Like, unless you're
Mhm.
looking at like a fucking 60-inch goddamn monitor, nothing. I've got 32-inch monitors. I got big ass freaking monitors.
Goddamn.
It doesn't matter. Like 2K, like that's the thing, man. These people are like, oh yeah, 4K at 60 FPS, and I'm like, 2K at like 144 FPS. That's the fucking goal these games need to be hitting. Who gives a fuck about 4K? 2K,
Mhm.
unlimited frame rates. Don't fucking lock shit in at 60. None of that shit. That's the big thing. Like all these games, like the PlayStation, oh, it runs great 4K at 60 FPS.
Mhm.
Fuck cares? Nobody has a 4K TV looking at that shit anyway. Like, who gives a shit? And
I
then
am
if
kind
it's
of curious. Who the fuck does have a 4K?
well,
Like,
so
I want to meet the gamer that's got all the shit that they're trying to advertise to. You know?
well, the thing is, 4K TVs are more common. You know what I mean, and I think they're talking to console players, a 4K TV or whatever. They're trying to get this 4K shit. But like I said, like, do you really notice the 4K difference on a fucking Call of Duty when your fucking slide cancel fucking around the goddamn map and shit like that? Can you all the little particles and shit? No, you can't. Fucking hop bunny hop jump sliding bullshit all the fucking time is they ain't gonna fucking be paying no attention to what the 4K looks like. Kiss my sorry. Anyway, but they were talking about how the chipset supposedly, um, oh yeah. Here's the thing, like such as native 4K titles with a 60 gigabyte download size can fit into the 32 gigabyte storage content. So they're talking about these like giant 4K, and then they've got to fucking basically zip them down into to fit onto a 30 gigabyte cartridge.
So it's going to completely destroy the quality of those games
Yeah,
anyway.
and then they were also saying there was a picture of the chipset that was coming out for the Switch 2 was like chipset that came out in like 2018. That was
Oh.
like notoriously not very good chipset or whatever for mobile platforms, and that's what they're going to be putting in the Switch 2. And you know that Switch 2 is going to be what, $500, 400,
Mhm.
$500, something like that.
If not more.
So I just don't. I this is me right now, and everybody can do what they want, but I am Nintendo. Nintendo
Valid.
won't buy this fucking console. Period. Like, there is no Nintendo game that I want to fucking play that I'm not gonna do it.
Valid.
I've got, like I said, I've got a Switch over there. I haven't plugged it in. I don't even know if it works anymore. I haven't turned it on in like 2 years.
Shit.
I mean, I bought Mario Party and all these games, but then like to play with people online, you got to pay the stupid Nintendo blah 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 crap, and I'm not doing it. That's why I'm just strictly. I've got a PS5 sitting over there too. I haven't turned it on. Well, I played Stellar Blade a little bit ago, but when Stellar Blade comes to PC, I don't think I'll have any fucking reason. Got no reason. Everybody's like, the PlayStation 5 is such a great console. It's like, yeah, it's okay. I don't really have any complaints with the console itself, but like,
I haven't been a fan of PlayStation since the PlayStation 2 or the PSP, I'll be honest.
Well, I've always been a Sony guy. Always. When I got into the PC gaming, like all my friends are over here now. I don't have anybody on play with. I'm not gonna pay the $10 a month or whatever to play online games when most of my friends are already playing on PC anyway.
That's valid.
I'm not gonna do it. So there's no like all of my multiplayer games. Like I won't buy any multiplayer. Fucking pointless. Only games I was gonna buy on the console was like Stellar Blade and stuff. They already bought them. And they're coming to PC anyway. So I honestly like that console to me is completely useless. Now that I'm a PC guy. Not saying it's completely useless for everybody. There's a lot of people who come home, they just want to play a few rounds of Call of Duty or whatever, like play Madden, button on their controller, the console comes on, their TV channels, round, they shut it off, and they go about their business. Totally fine, totally understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But this console, Sony's got all this stuff, Nintendo's going to have, like, Nintendo lost a lot of goodwill to me when they started. Been doing this bullshit for a long time.
No, I'll agree with that. They lost a lot of cred.
Yeah, and they've been doing it forever. Like, they come out 5 or 6 years ago. There was like, Twitch is a thing, and people are like Twitch streaming our games. We're gonna start. We want to cut. We're playing our games on Twitch. We want to cut. Like that's what the fuck. Like they want a cut of the YouTube videos profit or playing their games. Like fuck off. So yeah, that's my thing about Switch. And then it's also going to be one of those things when it comes out, it's going to be artificially scarce. So everybody's going to be like scrambling to buy everyone they can. There's going to be a scalper market and.
Oh yeah, no, the scalper market's going to be nuts.
Which it's funny too because PlayStation went to that shit. Pro got all these PS5 Pro. Couldn't sell. And then you look like, oh yeah, it sold really good. It's like. Maybe it did, but like, it wasn't like fucking popular enough for the scalpers to make all their money off of it. I don't know, man. These corporations, I think, are in a big world of hurt. They lost a shit ton of money in 2024 with their fucking shenanigans. I think keep trying to pull the shenanigans. Speaking of shenanigans, GTA, fuck you, Games Radar. GTA 6 will be worth waiting for, says CEO of Rockstar owner. Okay, so there's there's another article, a couple articles down that like the headline was GTA 6 estimated to make $3 billion in first year in sales. Now, thing also. Going to be a console exclusive at the beginning. It's not going to come for at least a year. Right?
I hate that.
Well, that's just how these games do. But
I know, I still hate it.
I think.
I'm so proud.
Welcome in, Spooky.
Why?
But like we were just talking about with the console thing, like feels like more people are. Now, so I don't know like how big GTA is gonna be. Like it's gonna be big. Like let's not lie to ourselves or whatever.
Well, yeah, GTA is always big.
I am personally like not very interested in it. They were talking about their sensitivity officers have come in. They've got to cut back on the jokes about the LGs and the Bs and the Ts and all that crap. They gotta be more sensitive to these people. They can't be making fun of anybody.
Even though that's literally how GTA fucking started.
And then there's
Grand
also
Theft
a point too where
Auto.
like the people that were behind GTA 5, writers and the big directors and the big
Haven't
guys like
most of
that
them left?
already left Rockstar. No longer, yeah, they're no longer at that company. So Take-Two CEO Zaus Zelnick thinks GTA 6 will be breathtaking. It might be like the trailer, the Florida setting, the fucking PA Vice City setting, going back to that in modern day. Because the last time we played Vice City was the '80s Vice City on
Oh
the
yeah, I remember Vice City. That was, I think
PlayStation
that was
1,
literally
right?
the first one that I ever played.
The PlayStation 1 or PlayStation
I think that was 2.
2? PlayStation 2. So yeah, GTA Vice City. Like I'm interested to go back to that setting. But I don't. I feel like it's going to be a cringe. Yes, I really do. Um, there's an AI picture going around of what. Let me find this. AI picture going around of what the might look like in or something. They're like, oh, she's fat, but it's like actually not really. I click on the fucking article IGN that had the picture, and you don't even have the picture in your fucking article. God, you're so fucking useless.
Sounds about right.
Fucking goddamn useless. What a piece of shit. It was like a pool party bikini picture, whatever. And like, I don't know if it's. I don't think this is. But yeah, they're saying that GTA projected to make over 3 billion. But that's projections. I really think people are waking.
You cut out entirely when you get quiet, hun.
I said I really think people are getting shit. Did you play that game you got me tomorrow? Maybe. We got to figure out how the co-op works on it. But I think people have woken up to this, and everybody's. I said it's still going to be big on launch day, but I think there's going to be a lot more people.
There's a lot more skepticism going on than there
Yeah, there's
used
a
to
lot more
be.
people going to be sitting watching it. Not going to buy it day one. They're probably going to watch for people to wait for people to get a hold of it, play it, review it, and it's not going to be the IGN reviewers because nobody trusts these guys anymore. They don't like. They really don't trust them, and I don't blame them. And I keep seeing I did a thing like I need to start like reading off some of my tweets that I reply to people because I had one. David Jaffe tweeted the other day about Veilguard, and I replied to it. Let me see. Because he was asking about Veilguard. The original was like, "Are you someone who thinks Dragon Age Veilguard is crap, but you have not played it? If so, can you comment below in one sentence why you think it's so bad? Thanks." My comment back was, "I watched the streamer play it for an hour. Crap dialogue, combat looked boring, character models seemed bland. I want that hour of my life back." Um, and then commented again, "Don't want to take my sick. No, I'm good. You can stay down with the
You
sickness."
can keep that spooky.
So here was my follow-up responses. To be transparent, I have never been a Dragon Age fan. But if you feel the only criteria to judge a game is to spend $70, knowing that others that you may trust did not enjoy it, then you are out of touch with consumers. Most people have seen through the fog. Critic sites praise this game while getting free codes and having the game as a banner ad on their sites. Those sites have also been openly antagonistic against gamers and often sided with the devs that are also antagonistic gamers. So when the studios put out a pile of shit on a plate and then say, if you don't like our shit, it's your fault, stop being surprised, offended when we point out that it's shit. You don't have to touch the shit to know it's shit. And that's kind of the whole thing that I think about the game.
Yes.
Give it to your husband. If you want to share it, Spooky, give it to your husband. I don't want it. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the gaming industry. $86 $3 billion. All right. Don't know. We'll jump to this one. This is the headliner.
Ooh, what are we jumping to?
Here's the headliner.
You love your little kazoo, don't you?
Well, I made the stinger. Metal Gear Solid's former art director once said he spends a lot of time fussing over the details of the character's backside. That's the side the player sees most in game.
As you should, sir.
So I just thought this is my headliner of the week. Like I don't even like. If you're a fan of like Solid Snake's got a booty or whatever, but like, it's honestly like that's the best part. If you're gonna be looking at it, might as well look.
Exactly.
A headliner to kind of spice it up a bit. We go back to another funny thing. Marvel Rivals bans Winnie the Pooh from game chat. Here's why.
What?
You know why?
No.
Funny because Chinese made game, correct?
Oh, Gigi. I
And
don't think it was Gigi Ping,
yeah,
but it was someone there.
Gigi Pooh.
Yee.
Winnie the Pooh over there. He gets offended when people call him Winnie the Pooh. He gets all butthurt about it. So, who is this? This is the Direct. I'm wondering if they. This dates back to an image of Z with former President Barack Obama, where the online commenters compared the two world leaders to Tigger and Pooh. It eventually became a controversial mainstay of memes, specifically surrounding Xi. Most of this, because of this, mentions Pooh having long offended members of the government. The mandates banning Chinese word for Pooh being made by Winnie the Pooh has trickled down to Chinese corporations, and his brand avoids mentions the character as they do not draw the eye of the Chinese government.
My.
Yeah. Other words on the Marvel Rivals ban list include but are not limited to ISIS, Free Taiwan, and Hitler.
Damn. I mean, some of those accurate, but damn.
They don't believe Taiwan is a country.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, my nose is bloody.
Shit just be crazy nowadays.
All right. Moving on to the next thing. Potentially Half-Life 3.
Oh. Yeah. Oh my god, he's finally learning how to count to 3.
Half-Life Blue Shift prototype leak reveals early build from 2000. So this is like what it would have been like. This in 2000?
Okay.
Actually less interesting than I give a fuck about. I don't care. I never played Half-Life. I don't care. Despite Concord's failure, the PlayStation to continue to focus on live service titles alongside story-driven games. This 5-head over here. Despite Concord's failure, we still need to do like this guy. Herman Holst. Yeah, Herman Holst. Adding to that, Holst mentions now how going forward we will continue to focus on developing live service titles along with the story-driven titles that our players want.
We don't want live service titles. How about that?
Actually, the fastest selling game on the PlayStation of all time is Helldivers 2. The live service game actually did make them money last year. Now, did it make enough money to cover Concord? I don't know.
Probably not.
They said it sold 12 million copies in 12 weeks across both Steam and pretty successful. Even at $40 a pop, that's still 40 is 48. 180 million.
I honestly can't see them making a profit after releasing something like Concord.
Well, they said they spent 400 million on Concord.
And you did what, 40 something million?
480, almost 500 million. So $40. 12. $480 million roughly. That doesn't include any C stuff. That's just alone. I don't know. Maybe. So Helldivers 2 made $500 million.
Congrats to Helldivers.
Yeah, but then they also spent $500 million on Concord. Flopped super hard. So they kind of washed each other out, I think.
Yeah.
And if you're going to
canceled itself.
If you're going to be making games like that. So Herman Hulse, I think, is the guy over the West, and I think the East is fighting with them, like fed up with their bullshit. So maybe.
Can't imagine why.
Freaking maybe, hopefully. More live service games. I don't hate live service games, but at the same time, like, you're gonna fucking make a fucking good one. I mean, like,
that'd be a nice change, actually having a decent game come out and not just once every blue moon.
YouTuber won DMCA fight with a fake Nintendo lawyer by detecting a payoff. The fake.
Are you surprised? I mean,
honestly, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I just don't have the energy for
it. No, I get you.
Like, this is a fake, apparently like a fake Nintendo thing. Did a EMCA on a guy, and then he won the case. You know, these copyright strikes and shit on YouTube or more and more people are getting taken down, and then they've got like it's all on the person that loses. It's all on them. Nothing on the people who are crying. That's to me that the YouTube thing and all that. So bad. Like, they keep like copyright striking these VTubers and stuff, or people who don't show their face. Basically, if you mute them, then you have to put your real shit out there, and it basically
exactly. It's like they sit there and do that, and it's like, well, now you have to, and it's like, no, I just won't have a YouTube channel then.
Well, they some of them just delete the video or whatever, but I don't know. These strikes, the copyright system is a fucking prick.
It is. It's completely broken, and they need to actually have someone checking that shit, but God forbid they actually give a fuck.
Well, YouTube also makes all these arbitrary rules
that change all the time, like Twitch.
Yeah, but they will demonetize you, but they'll actually go back retroactively. If your videos break their new rules, then they'll give you strikes on their videos that
I have noticed they're good at that. It's like, no, that doesn't work. This video's been out for like 3 years. You can't just suddenly come back and be like,
So GunTubers went through this. And they're still going through it. They did a deal a while back where they were striking videos that had like them like screwing a silencer on or putting a magazine in the thing. Or like, oh, this is how you assemble the weapon. It's like that's against their policy or assemble the weapon. And they're like, putting a magazine in is assembling the weapons. Like they go through all this shit like, oh, you can't show people how to use guns or whatever. It's like, the loops and hoops and shit they jump through is so ridiculous. Try to get that. And that goes back to the disinformation, misinformation, all that crap. That COVID, like COVID, they'd strike your channels or whatever, and then come to find out, lo and behold, all that shit was actually fucking true.
Yeah. I love how they still haven't really explained that one.
YouTube has a big problem. I watched a video the other day where they're also demonetizing. You know, they'll demonetize you for cuss word or whatever. They'll demonetize you, but then they demonetized a YouTuber, and then it got brought up while she was live streaming again. It's like, hey, previous VOD or whatever this video was that got demonetized has like 100 ads. She showed the layout, and it like literally was like an hour video had 100 ads, like an ad
that
every.
Is insane.
Yeah, and she's like, because she was using like the automatic ads or whatever, and it was demonetized, so she didn't look at it no more, and then put a shit ton of ads in it. So YouTube is making all this money off shit, and then it refused to pay you for it, which is 100% fucking bullshit. Yeah. If you are demonetized, well, then your name, look, so the demonetization also takes your name, like, it kind of shadow bans that video. It's not promoted. Get demonetized. Like, if you get demonetized on that video, then there should be 0 fucking ads anywhere on it. Like,
exactly. If I can't get paid, neither can you.
And if YouTube can't get paid, like, I don't blame them for not promoting the video if they don't make money on it at that point. But there shouldn't be any fucking ads on that. So we're gonna see what happens. I think Brave. I may download Brave, but talking about Brave and the ad blockers and stuff. Because YouTube is trying to ad blockers. So
I've been seeing some rumblings of that.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. I thought this maybe kind of cute.
I think I looked into that. The other day. I was gonna buy a copy while it was on sale, but I forgot.
My friend and I have been creating a pixel art steampunk world for 2 years, filled with ships, hostile environments, and ready to destroy you, and of course, pirates.
Oh, we're out of fuel again?
It's not my fault that the fuel station we saw on the map fell into the abyss.
If we don't find any fuel, we will soon end up there too. Look, what's that?
That launch? Probably some hucksters.
Prices are over the skies. We can't even afford a canister.
Wait, those aren't hucksters.
Hang on, I'll be back.
They are pirates. Hooray! Board them! Use your wits. Or brute force.
This is definitely not the thing I was looking at.
Push the enemies into the abyss. Push. Push.
Pathetic mortals. You cannot stop the awakening of our master.
You got horns on your back.
Why not?
Become stronger and fight back. Explore the world above in search of loot and adventure. Upgrade your ship and skills. Become strong enough to challenge the ancient gods.
Looks interesting.
You aren't Russian. Aren't you two Russians? Give a fuck. What a fucking ass. They're fucking what a fucking free Ukraine asshole fucking comments on that. What a dickhead. Anyway, sorry. So I saw this trailer and it kind of got me thinking. I've got two trailers here.
Legends BMX.
Yeah. Well, like a good skating
seen a
game,
BMX
like
game in a
maybe the
while.
old school like Tony Hawk skate. So I saw this game trailer pop up, and so I don't understand what the fuck is going on in games right now. Here's the fucking trailer. What is this fucking big head shit? What is this?
This?
Does not look like fucking like Nintendo ass. Okay, I just wanted to play that much. So this is a fucking BMX game. It's coming out modern day, right?
That looks like something I would play on like PlayStation 1.
Like it's something I'd play on my fucking phone.
Yeah.
So this is Dave Mayer of Freestyle BMX on the PlayStation 1. Very copywritten, but it's fine.
I remember this game! Oh, this game was the shit when I was little.
Yeah. This game still looks better than that shit that was just showing.
I like that one Tony Hawk game where you were able to customize your own character and go through a story arc. You like started in a really shitty town with your crappy skateboard, and then you went all the way up to like Hollywood.
Yeah. I actually want to play this game again.
I gotta see if I still have our physical copy of this, because we've still got a PlayStation 2 that works, I believe. I just have to use a butter knife to get the front open. Hey man, I've had it for a couple of years now. He's old. What is this?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, that's fucking awesome. This other
Compared to what we
garbage.
just saw, that looks like amazing.
And
I played that when I was like 7.
Why does this still look jankier than a PS2 game? Fucking why?
Because it is.
Steam launch trailer for Legends BMX. Saga Legends game. Players will ride their BMX through incredible tricks and stuff. I love how I know this song because it's Saints Row. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's I don't know. I just found that irritating.
Mm-hmm. It's if you guys are calling graphics that aren't better than PlayStation 1 graphics innovative and impressive, I'm sorry to tell you something, honey, but it's not.
Welcome in, Coffee, by the way.
I've seen games on Nintendo 64, mind you, and Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, that looked better. That's not a compliment.
Speaking of things that look like ass, though. Look at this this is Norman Osborn in the new Spider-Man animated.
Oh god, why are they using my birth year?
Well, 97, that was X-Men.
Yeah, I was born in 97. Why are they using my birth year?
That was X-Men, not Spider-Man.
I don't care.
Well, okay, so the original X-Men actually ended. X-Men 97 was a continuation of the original 90. Ended in 96. That's why. Yeah, so the new Spider-Man thing, they race swap the Osborns. Norman Osborn has always been a white guy. Harry Osborn always been a white kid with red hair. Now
I remember. Now I really liked the like first 2 Spider-Man live action movies. So I remember.
Yeah.
Probably not the best examples, but
Oh,
that's
no,
all
they
I've
were
got.
good. I was trying to find. There's the pictures of what Harry looks like. They're estimating that it may be like a they them character too.
Mm.
Be it Osborne, possibly, maybe.
Harrietta Osbonus.
Yeah, all of that stuff. Video games. Claims The Witcher 4 will tackle a woman's struggle in a medieval world because that's what people want to play.
Totally. Let me just say, a woman's struggle in a medieval world is a lot worse than most likely what you guys have made. You guys have no idea what the fuck they went
It's going to point out, like, they're going to be able to make all the white men or whatever that are in this world, they're all going to be bigoted assholes, and they're going to be able to point and say that these are the bigots or whatever the fuck. Like, honestly, your game's going to fucking fail. Like, you keep putting this bullshit in these games, and nobody wants to play it anymore. Nobody wants to hear your preaching. Nobody wants it. Why Ubisoft tanked?
That's why most places are tanking nowadays, is because you won't fucking listen to your customers. You want money, right? You want to continue being a company, right? Then listen to your fucking consumers. It ain't that goddamn hard.
Well, that's just it. They're trying to tell you. They're trying to be like, oh, you have to like what we. That's their attitude right now. They really think like you have to like what we have.
Well, surprise, chuckle nuts. We don't.
No, we don't, and we're not gonna. We don't have to buy it. We don't. I have a backlog of fucking old games that I haven't even touched, and like you haven't put out anything fucking groundbreaking in 4 or 5 years anyway. Nothing you come out with, is going to be like over the moon, like new graphical or mechanical or anything like that. Nothing is going to be that great from what's come out 4 or 5 years ago.
As much as y'all try to squawk that it's new and innovative and oh my god, we're so new and special, you're not. You're really not.
You already kind of peaked. Like graphically, games have peaked. Like until we get, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I keep saying it, and I don't know if it'll ever happen or not, but like until we get like fucking full dive dream VR bullshit.
Oh
we put
my
a thing
god!
on our head and we close our eyes and then we can fly around and stuff.
Oh, that would be so cool!
Like that's it. That's the next big jump in gaming. Until we get that, these VR goggles and stuff, cool gimmick, but they're not. It's not a gaming platform. That's not a gaming.
I hate having my VR headset overheat on my face. It's terrible.
It's not good. Like,
and they're laggy.
Yeah, I mean they're not perfect. You either have to have them wired into something, or the wireless ones aren't super great, so the technology is not there yet. Like I said, until we get that like I said, that Dream VR, Sword Art Online style stuff,
.hack level shit.
Yeah,
fuck Sword Art.
We're not gonna. Well, Sword Art's popular.
Fuck Sword Art.
That's
Go back in time. Watch .hack.
.hack's a hack.
Yeah, fuck you too. Mr. Hates on MMOs and everything that I like. Sassy pants.
MMOs are awful.
If I want to waste my time on an MMO, then I will.
You play 1,000 hours of an MMO game. You're not a good gamer. You're just a good factory worker. You're doing the same fucking missions over
and again. You can suck my nuts.
And over 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 again for fucking something. I don't even know what the fuck you're grinding for. Like, and I don't think you know what you're grinding for.
I don't know. You tell me, First Descendant.
Yeah, I get to stare at like good looking ass, so I totally get it. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Which is what BDO is. Okay, so here's the thing. I got a buddy of mine. You were talking about BDO earlier today. So Nightingale has 20,000 hours. Black Desert.
Oh, BDO. Sorry, it's been a long fucking time. Okay. I know I brought
We were
it up.
talking about that like 4 hours ago.
Yeah, I brought up a goddamn thing for it because it's free right now on Steam. People in the chat should get it because it's free right now on Steam.
Yeah, or you
but
can
I
have
haven't played that game in forever.
20,000 hours. 20,000. 20,000.
Yes, sassafras.
20,000. Realize how many hours that is? It's a lot. It's a fucking hour.
It's 20,000 hours.
Ridiculous. But I watched him play on his stream. He's like, he was going for something, some kind of drop that he needed to max a build or fucking something. I don't know. I watched him. No shit. So 3 weeks I tuned into his stream. Fucking weeks. Every stream was the same fucking thing. Like, kill this enemy, and kill this enemy, and kill it. Like, just making this circle of killing enemies and tapping a button. Like, tapping a button, killing enemies for 2 hours a day for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or more. I'm like, why? Yeah. What's the point? Why would you, why? Like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. If you think about it,
though, that's exactly what video games are. We are the definition of insanity.
Old shit. Old game old.
You old.
I am old. Fucking whippersnappers. I just don't get it.
Shoe on head.
I don't get it. I don't understand MMOs. I just, like, the closest to the MMO I got, like these live service games, like First Ascent and stuff. The rest of it, I don't fucking understand. I tried playing different ones.
MMOs is because I used to be able to find friends on there. I'd make teams.
You gotta talk
when
to
I was
people.
younger, when I was younger, I would role play with them. I had a fun time.
Yeah, that's
Nowadays,
it. Okay, so that to me is foreign because, like, I never talk to anybody on game.
Hermit.
Well, why would I? Like, I mute my mics and all that shit. Like, I don't talk to you. Why? I don't want to fucking talk to you people. Danger.
Hermit.
So I can see, people were like, oh, I made friends on it. It's like, why would you talk to these assholes? They're fucking dipshits.
Because I am also
playing MMOs. Why would you want to talk to those weirdos? Even if you were playing the MMO. You know how weird you are. I don't know, man. Like, I never did it. I don't know if it was like social anxiety or whatever the fuck it was. Me?
It just wasn't your cup of tea.
Well, I mean, like the talking to people, like even in, I don't know, and stuff. I don't know. I never made any lifelong friends. Honestly, like the biggest, this is why I talk to streamers. This is why I find like small streamers. I don't watch big hundreds and hundreds of viewer streamers because, like, if I want to talk to people, I'll go on a stream that somebody's like 10 or less or something like that. Well, you can actually talk to the person. And for the most part, they want to talk to you because they're on the internet. They don't want to. That's the better way to meet. Honestly, it's way easier than playing an MMO.
In a way.
Yeah. Fucking.
Ain't a whole hell of a lot to talk about this week, is there?
Yeah, I kind of fucking blew my load earlier.
He fired and he missed. Well, if anything, I've run into a website in the last couple of days called goodoldgames.com. I don't know if you've heard of it, but apparently it is a website specifically designed to try and preserve the staying of older video games. So like Dragon Age Origins, freaking original Doom 1 and 2, Doom 64, all that good shit.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of sales.
I've heard about it.
I wanted to buy Dragon Age Origins on there because I can't fucking play my copy on Steam anymore, and I don't know why. But it's no longer optimized. It will not fucking start. It just crashes. It makes me very angry. Because otherwise we were going to be doing a playthrough of it, but no, Nim can't do what she wants.
look at here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Jesus
5,
Christ!
6 Infinity Nikki. Official Shooting Star season trailer. Official Outfit Wings of Wishes trailer. Official Call of Beginnings main story interlude chapter trailer.
Folks gonna get jealous that our dress-up game's getting more attention.
Official Wistful Erosia Miracle Outfit trailer. Official Silver Gales Aria Miracle Outfit. Fuck me, I can't read today. What the hell, dude? Yeah, and that's like there's a bunch of Delta Force trailers and then a bunch of trailers. Like there's just fucking. Here's a trailer.
Well, there's not really much for them to do trailers for.
I guess it is
a lot of games coming out.
I guess it is the New Year's holiday.
Yeah, there's that. I was more thinking quality.
Have you ever wanted to put a bone back in place?
If you want to do that, just go play
Surgeon Simulator. She dead!
Yeah, she ain't dead yet. Give me a second.
She's still breathing. Examine the body and find the cuts. I bet it's there where the blood is.
You'd be wrong. That's just strawberry jam.
Oh, look, it's a fucking rhythm game to suture him up.
Oh, shit, she almost naked.
Check her blood, check her vitals.
Twitch won't like that. She has hips. And they're visible. Scandalous.
Ah, stick a needle in. Stick a needle in. Oh, inject her with the CCs.
She looks like how I feel every morning when I wake up. Just done with it. Tired. Don't want to be here.
Ravens Watch Nintendo Switch pre-order trailer. Oh, it's the moon. Free game. Yeah, nothing like jumping out at me. Nothing. Deathless.
Ooh, pinball. I like pinball.
Then Pinball World. Were we watching that? They had like some fucking.
All pinball games have weird levels. I have quite a few weird levels.
They announced like some like crossover.
Ooh.
I can't remember what crossover we were watching them. We watched them on.
We probably did, but you also know I have the memory of a goldfish, so.
Yeah, I do. I do remember that. I remember that. You don't. I do.
There you go. Now he's starting to understand, chat.
No, it's just I have to remember things for everybody.
Exactly.
It gets a bit exhausting. It's a bit exhausting. I have to.
Hey, you're fine.
Find everything and all that.
You're fine. Yeah. I mean, you're still talking to me. Obviously, you're fine. Most people have given up by now. Why do you think I have so few friends? No one wants to hear me babble.
Hey, we never did play that Zoocosis game. That kind of came and went, didn't it?
It did. I never got a copy, so
yeah, you have to go.
From what I heard, it kind of farted as well. It was kind of a fart in the wind type of game. Basically, once they released it, they didn't really put any extra care into it. Like no updates, not a lot of patchings. From what I've heard, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, developer sans. I haven't heard a lot about your game, and I'm really disappointed because that it had my attention, it had my interest.
I wonder if we'll get any kind of like
It gives us one update every Halloween.
Universe for sale. Yeah, I'm just.
Oh shit! Universe for sale. We're playing as fucking Frieza now. Why is Mariah Carey in Fortnite?
We talked about this last week.
Did we?
But that's stupid. Black Desert official comic trailer. Isn't Crimson Desert out now?
Crimson Desert's been out for a while, I think.
It's like a more medieval version of Black Desert.
You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I'm just guessing.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
I'm just. Well, fuck. Do you want to laugh at something?
Sure. Always down for a good hee hee ha ha.
So, you watch these Holy in the Hole ones?
Not too sure. I've watched a lot of them. I'll tell you that much. I have not seen this one though.
3 parts to this. Get ready.
Ooh.
One says, forgive me, Father, other says, punish me, Daddy. Both get on their knees, both love missionary, amen. Verses 8 men, God I'm coming, religious versus delicious. One meal's to pray and one meal's to pay. Holy fans and holy fans, one gets good deed and the other gets good deed. One says Christ is Lord, the other one pulls down the jaws. One begs for mercy, another screams for it. One is against abortion, one is addicted to it. One spreads religion, the other one spreads a leg. Both feel so God, but in different contexts. The holy and the whole. Shut it.
Damn. The holy and the whole.
This part 2.
One believes in holy forces, beyond against 5D forces. Glory versus glory hole, the holy trinity versus the trinity of holes. One spreads forgiveness, the other one just spreads. One's plan B is repenting, the other's plan B is break fast. Oh, for my sin, oh, God, put it back in.
Oh, shit.
Sunday morning, all of a Sunday night, yeah. One says Christ is coming, the other so am I. One swallows pride, the other swallows the whole state side.
Jesus.
One nailed to a cross, the other nailed by a boss. One has hope in her soul, the other one has hope in her home. The moral and the oral, holy grail versus holy rail. Hates abortions or aids abortions. One is forgiving and the other is forgiving. The Old Testament versus testing older men. One takes care of orphans, the other creates dead. Shut it.
Damn. Some of these just hurt.
These are fucking gruesome, bro. I watched Nux Talker reacted to all of these the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, I watched Nux talk about them. Where's the third one at? Just put it out today. Part 3.
Ooh, lovely.
Well, maybe part 3. I saw the part 3. Huh. Maybe they pulled it down. I don't know.
Oh no.
I could have swore there was a part 3.
It's so bad they had to take it down already. No.
I think so, maybe.
No.
Second channel daily dose of Yeah, I don't know where it is. Like it was here. Now it's not.
They're like, psych! Tricked ya.
There'll be a hole in the hole part 3.
Soon. Soon.
Yeah. They're
Just
awful.
fantastic.
They're awful, and I feel like playing it. That's okay.
At least you'll have company. You'll have my dumbass there. I've been told I was going to hell since I was 5. True story.
Right, well, that's that.
Short podcast.
Yeah, it's not for the 1-year anniversary. Like I probably should have had more shit planned. Maybe.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna really have any events planned for what is it gonna be going on my 3rd year of YouTubing soon? I don't think I have any fucking plans.
I was actually gonna mention that. I guess we can
talk. Fuck it, we're here.
I was gonna say maybe you should have some goals too. Just like goals or add to your list.
I do actually have a follower goal. It's just not up on the stream.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we're almost there.
Yeah, follower goals or other goals that people can work toward.
Look at and be like, we're almost there.
Yeah, and you can do like a channel point thing too, where you have the community. Or not. You can just keep your totally fine.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have our first just chatting stream tomorrow, so we can really actually talk about it. Maybe get some other ideas. It'll be just chatting, but I'll most likely have something like Roblox or some shit in the background because I'm ADD.
Yeah.
I might have said it, but you were supposed to disagree.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're supposed to lie to me.
Not to lie.
Nah. I can't blame much. I've recently become addicted to this channel of a dude named Charborg. Dude's a crackhead. I love him.
Been rewatching anime again because no new stuff is being put out.
What you watching?
Right now I'm watching what's it? This Kaku Ryu Breakfast.
Ah.
Girl gets taken to the yokai world or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the bed and breakfast in a world of spirits and Ayakashi. Human. Prove herself. It's a really like slice.
It's a rare delicacy.
It's a very slice of life show. It's really good. I like it. It's very comfortable.
Nice.
I watched some etchy shit.
That's always fun.
Yeah, I rewatched Sekirei.
Hey.
Yeah, I really wish they would have finished Sekirei. Like,
bro, I feel that. I also really wish they would have finished High School of the Dead. Personally, I really loved that.
Well, that one didn't finish.
I'm so fucking sad because he died.
They did a movie, right?
No.
Yeah, there was something come out after the first season.
They did. They did a final episode. It was like a little event episode. And they were all on like the beach or something, and you know, all of them were there, and there was a zombie there, so it shows that the virus was still spreading. But I don't know. I'm still so disappointed that it wasn't ever able to be finished, you know, because that God, I love that anime.
Yeah, that one.
I don't care that the physics are super stupid, especially the bullet time through her titties. That was the best.
I'm waiting for High School DxD to finish. There's talks right now that it's. Me, it's better than a lot of other shit anime. Like, it doesn't take itself seriously too.
Those are always the best types of animes, honestly. Like
good.
Nowadays, unless I'm actually going for a horror anime, I just want shit to be shit posty.
Yeah, I like the dumbed down fucking isekai bullshit anime because I don't have to pay attention to it.
Exactly.
You know what I
You're
mean?
there to watch this fever dream play out in real time.
I don't have to pay attention to shows like I can listen to it, I can laugh at the dumb shit that they do. Like I watched one there's several come out a year. I watched one this year was like my only skill is I parry everything. Name of the anime. And it's basically this kid who's like he goes to train at every place to be an adventurer. His parents die. He dreams of being an adventurer, so he goes on this epic quest. He trains under all these people. And they're all like, "Well, you only have this one skill, and unfortunately,
carry this, you filthy casual.
If you had more skills or whatever, you could be a fine adventurer." Well, he basically maxes out the level, but he's also too stupid to realize it. So he's like physical enhancement or whatever, but he's like he can do he's done it so many times, he's fucking super strong and super fast, but he's like, oh yeah, that's all I can do is physical. Also do like can parry stuff, but he literally parries everything. Like he parries this fucking giant ass dragon. It's as big as the fucking city, and he's like he parries the fucking dragon.
God damn.
And he's like, oh, this poor dragon, like you know, everybody looks at him like, what the fuck? They're just in awe because he parries a whole fucking army. Like he just runs in, there's a whole standing army, parries all of their swords and shields or shit, or just flying in the air. They're fucking tanks and stuff. And it was like, I didn't do anything. I was just, you know.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, basically, he just plays dumb the whole time. I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck? And they still, so the guild leader, the head guild master, whatever, treats him like he's a fucking dipshit. And everybody like,
is he not?
Well, he treats him like he's like a F class adventurer, which is like the lower of the lower rank or whatever. Like, oh, he'll never amount to anything. And then where everybody else sees him do this amazing shit, but nobody knows. It's so weird. It's fucking dumb funny, but like that one's good. That I watched this year. Several I watch all the slop. I am.
Hey, I can't and won't judge because one of my favorite types of like you know how you can go onto YouTube and like listen to folks read out manhwas and stuff?
No, I don't know that.
Well, a lot of them are done via AI voices, which is horrible. But yeah, you can go online and say that you really like this one webcomic, but you just haven't gone back and listened to it. So like Solo Leveling or something. Yeah. You can go online and find someone who reads out the synopsis of the entire thing for you within like 3 to 4 hours. There's one that I have saved that's 17 hours long, and I can't wait to start that one. But yeah, no, those have basically become my podcasts. That's how I've been absorbing manga and webcomics in the last couple of years, is by listening to robots read them out for me, because I just want to do other shit.
That's not actually, I mean, I should look.
It's like an audiobook. It's kind of nice. Yeah. I'll send you a link to a couple of them if you want. Yeah, I started listening to one yesterday. It's a zombie apocalypse one, and dude, in his previous life, because he kind of like goes back in time, previous life, loses all of his money. His wife's a hoe, stayed with someone else. She made him bankrupt 1 month before the apocalypse. And then after he had his shit together in a cruise, she wound up like, oh, I need your help. I need your help. And then as soon as he opens up the gate, her fat Dildo Man comes in and kills everyone and feeds him to zombies, and he wakes up mid-argument and he's like, "Bitch, get out of my house!" He woke up a month before the apocalypse and he's like, "Oh, hell no, I ain't dealing with this shit again. Get out."
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready for more. And the shitty part about it is like we don't get a lot of the etchier anime because
Because
fucking
Americans are scared of fucking titties.
well, it's because Crunchyroll has gotten they've their
I don't
vagina's
use
gotten even
Crunchyroll.
itchier, I guess. Um, well, they're the ones that control most of it. Like Funimation, Crunchyroll, they're the ones that control like a big swath of what anime licensed best.
I know, I just pirate shit.
But that's just it. They're the ones that I. They're the ones that like localize it.
I don't need it localized. I just need subtitles.
Ones that put the subtitles in, localize it.
No.
Part of their job.
No. They're bad at it.
Saying they're good at it, but I'm saying that's where it comes from. I pirate all my shit too. I don't spend any money on Crunchyroll, but at the same time, like, still up to them. And
I will wait for the same group that wound up dubbing all or subbing all of Hamtaro for me. It might have taken them a couple of years, but you know what? I'll just go back to it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think with more AI stuff coming out or whatever, but like I am a dub watcher because like I said, I listen to most.
You like to do other stuff while it's in the background.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of it, and I don't. I can't. If I gotta sit there and read on it, then I can't do anything else because I have to focus on that. And I want to
Exactly
because I'm watching a dumb fucking show most of the time. I want to listen to it in the background. Here, which is why I watch all these dumb ones. I don't. Everybody's like, "Oh, these animes got to be super serious and shit." Fucking anime, like they don't have to be serious.
It's just like with games. Not every single one has to be diversive, and not every single anime has to be serious.
They don't all have to be fucking the bangerest of banger shows or whatever. I watch a lot of stuff, like a lot. I watch romance. I watch.
How dare you watch multiple things?
I watch all of these different genres of stuff. I just consume everything that I can get a hold of. I watch it. Some of it's memorable, some of it's not. Like I just watch all of it though.
How dare you cheating on your old shows by watching new ones? Ah!
I just watch everything new.
Whore.
So, to me, I don't know. Animes. I hate this. Like, oh, you got fucking tourists that come in. They're like, oh, these women can't have big boobs. You're like in high school. Fuck up, man. Get the fuck out. We don't want your opinion.
Dude, when I was in high school, I was still going, yeah. It's just like I am now. I don't understand what's wrong with kids in high school nowadays that they don't like titties.
Well, most of them are gay, probably.
The gay guys don't like titties.
No, they're taught not to, though. They're taught not to. They're taught to respect all this. That's the thing, man. Like, I have no problem respecting people. Take a fucking joke. Learn that shit. Like, don't come at me with your stuff. Like, you don't understand humor. Not in my conversation. Like, out of here. Like, I love it. They come in. They talk about these things. It's like you don't understand humor, so your opinion doesn't matter. Conversation. They don't. Can't talk to it because it's a joke or whatever. Offended by it. Well, then don't pay attention to it. Don't look at it. Don't talk to me.
Big on thought.
Don't come into my shit. No, fucking tourists come in, want to talk shit about stuff, want to stand on some moral fucking soapbox, and they're superior because they could. Well, I don't watch women. Anyway,
I only watch the manliest of anime.
Well, it's. I don't know, man. They also the same people that bitch about Japanese people and fucking. They've come in. They've tried to ruin. So I watched a video today too talking about D&D. He's fucking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, they fucked it up. They
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
it up so bad.
So supposedly they Hasbro sold D.
Oh my god, already?
Yeah, supposedly they sold it to like a gambling something.
Oh shit. Oh god, every campaign's just gonna be homebrew nowadays.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play Dragons and Dungeons.
There you go.
All right, so watch.
Oh, how goes your little game? How's that project going?
I gotta get back to it. Haven't worked on it.
Because it was actually really fun. That
Yeah,
prototype.
I
we
need
did.
to work on. I need to sit down with people and like go over
rules and item lists.
items. I need to make a bunch of items
doodads
to add in.
Because yeah, fuck man, you might become like, I don't know, the next big D&D man.
Clawbar,
Yes, not
Willis,
D&D, but
I just want to say thanks again for inviting me to play D&D today. It's been way too long. And hey, you guys even met a girl.
Of course we met a girl. We have a +4 in charisma, but a +1 billion in charisma.
She's his cousin.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I dusted off my trusted old copy of the rule book.
Chris, we're using the updated, more inclusive player's handbook.
Yeah, Chris, it's exclusive.
Inclusive.
So I said exclusive.
Oh, okay. I
What
mean,
the
we
fuck
never
is this
excluded anyone
twitchy
when we
guy?
played back in the day, did we?
Not now, Chris. I'm explaining how inclusive the game is.
Yeah, Chris, it's explaining.
Now, let us all introduce our characters. I am Willis the Dungeon Master, and I will also be playing the character of correct, a non-binary level 5 tiefling bard who is driven to get revenge on an evil sorcerer who attacked their town and killed their parents.
I am Clawbar, the Strong, and my character's name is also Clawbar, the Strong, he, him, and he's driven to revenge because an evil sorcerer attacked his town and killed his parents.
You're just repeating my backstory, Clavbar. Did you even work on your backstory?
hell no.
Never mind. Tiffany and Chris, who are you guys playing?
Trans halfling named Zorbo. She, her. I'm Zorbo. Uncanny dodge. Halfling nimbleness. Pew, pew, pew.
I just brought my character from back in the day, Steve. He's a human fighter. What? He's a level 5, has a sword, pretty cool.
Nobody plays a basic fighter anymore. Where'd you even find this guy?
Yeah, Chris, what a nerd.
Here, give me your character sheet and I'll get him updated for modern audiences.
Modern
audiences.
No! Don't bastardize that boy!
Here you go. Good as new.
Okay. My character is a non-binary, polyamorous Caesar dragon thing.
Dragonborn.
Oh, Dragonborn.
Yeah.
But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. In this game, don't we go into dungeons and kill dragons? Okay, what is she doing?
That's our safe sign. The latest edition of D&D encourages all players to hold up a safe sign if someone is making them.
Wait.
You're kidding.
The fucking closed captioning is blocking it. We did not make this up. It is actually in the new rulebook.
You're shitting me!
No, this is really in the book. In fact, I actually think it's in the old 5e rulebook. I think that was a part of the thing in the old 5e.
Feel uncomfortable.
Okay. What I said to make you feel uncomfortable?
Well, I'm uncomfortable with the colonialist implications of occupying a dungeon and literally genociding dragons based on racial stereotypes. Oh, and in case you didn't know, I'm half dragon.
You mean your character's half dragon?
Please.
No.
No.
Okay, but dragons are evil. And in D&D, you kill them.
Chris, the rest of the group is clearly uncomfortable with the direction that you're taking Dungeons and Dragons.
You mean the direction of going into dungeons and slaying dragons?
That's correct. Here, you'll also need to fill one of these out. It's a game expectations form. You need to fill out all your potential triggers. For example, we're all triggered by racists, such as people that are racist against dragons. But I also have my own personal triggers, such as white supremacy, cis heteronormativity, economic arrangements that could be considered capitalistic. So we put those things on the form so the Dungeon Master knows what to avoid.
It also tells players what potentially sensitive elements might come up in the scenarios, like, for instance, depictions of fascism or NPCs with bigoted belief systems, or maybe even sexuality and nudity.
Sex and nudity. Bigots? Look, I just want to delve into dungeons and slay some dragons. Are you sure this is D&D?
Totally. The latest rules updates really improved the game to make it more inclusive and sensitive to all players.
Fuck yo,
Is that a
inclusivity.
beholder? Why is it so cute and friendly?
Oh, beholders are cute and friendly now.
Look, whatever. I'll fill the forms up. Okay. Sensitivity forms are all filled out. I won't be triggering anybody anymore. My fighter is a non-binary dragonborn dude. I mean, they. Let's get into the fight. What now?
Well, we don't fight per se.
Then what do you even do in this game?
In this adventure,
Maybe
we are part of a
per
group
se.
called the Resistance
They're
that
nothing
is
but a
fighting
bunch of
back
per
against an
se's.
evil wizard named Fronald Frump, who has just been elected dictator of Waterdeep.
Elected!
Chris, go ahead and roll a charisma check to see if you can convince anybody to vote with your protest sign.
20.
You convince several onlookers and you register 7 new voters for the cause! Yay!
It's fun.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
So, there's a local game store. Went like 2 summers ago, and my buddy held a D&D convention. Went to play at this convention. Played a bunch of different games, like played AD&D, Advanced D&D, D&D 1, 5th edition. I played all these different games. Then I got out and I had the itch. So I found a local game store.
Hi, Brisket.
Went to my local game store, played a pickup game there. Trans kid there. I don't think the triggers thing really came up that much, but they did have, like, the guy was like, oh yeah, so you're not comfortable with something. Like, just what the fuck?
I mean, there are some stories I've heard of people being really creepy and folks getting uncomfortable, but you ought to just flat say, hey man, that makes me uncomfortable, can you not? How is that so hard? Granted, I'm a people pleaser and that's very hard for me to do, but how is that so hard?
Safety and consent RPG checklist.
It's real.
Oh, somebody actually had. Actually, oh. This is on Screen Rant. RPG safety tool number 1, the X card.
What?
All the RPG safety tools out there, the X card, described in article Golden Lasso Games, the simplest in some ways, the most foolproof. A D&D DM or tabletop game master places a card to describe with a big X in the center of the table. If the player touches and picks up the X card during a scene of role-playing game sessions, the GM stops and skips over the scene. No questions asked.
No questions asked. No, honey. There's going to be a question of what makes you uncomfortable, so that way we can avoid it, so we don't have to deal with the stupid shit again.
Stars and Wishes. The Stars and Wishes safety tool introduced by a blog writer and a website. Powered by the Apocalypse, the Wuxia genre RPGs, a modified version of the Roses and Thorns. Post game without way for players and GMs to give constructive feedback to each other post game without feeling called out. When a player gives a star to someone else, they describe the moment. They give fucking stars.
School?
The fuck. fuck out of here. Fuckers, dude. Shit.
Oh my god.
Don't forget to bring your store stickers. We wouldn't want our barbarian to feel sad today.
I gotta find it. Like somebody.
Imagine you're that one crew and you forget to bring your stickers, and it's like, all right, well, the barbarian's just not playing today. He gets no stickers.
Well, just like safety and consent. Like, you know, if you're gonna do, you can say like, you know, this just could be like, I'm gonna be talking about some like, you know, you could say that or whatever. Don't talk. Keep a fucking normal person, man. I don't know what else to say. Like, quit being a pussy.
That's basically the only thing you can say at this point, because there is no such thing as a normal person. This is counted as normal, and it's sad. That's the worst part about all of it, is that it is counted as normal. We are considered the strange ones now.
The new DM's guide features core tools and for player safety, which are nothing battling, perpetually offended and afraid, and everyone at the table pandering. One player can.
No, if one player is able to dictate the whole thing, that's not D&D, that's they and D.
Potentially sensitive elements. Examples: spiders, snakes, demons, romance, might.
You have to put a disclaimer for romance? Oh my god, they're showing affection! Worse than me when I was in fucking high school. You know, I think back on my younger self and I cringe sometimes, but I don't think I ever got this bad, you know?
Yeah, so
and
it goes
mind you,
back.
I grew up in California, where all of this shit originated from. The wokeism and shit.
Oh, so
the pandering.
Okay. Here. This is in Sorcerer Weekly. See, these tools have been around since the late 90s and have come from.
Okay.
No, I am not kidding. This is a. No, I am not kidding. Oh. Look up hard limits and see. In fact, the Wizard of the Coast is accused of stealing the consent from the TTRPG titled Sex and Sorcery. Sex and Sorcery called these limits lines and veils, and is widely credited as the source of these type of consent forms. So this is hardcore.
Ooh, woo, sex and sorcery.
Checklist. The actual green, enthusiastic, bring it on. Yellow, okay, if veiled or off stage, might be on. Hardline, do not include. Answer? Thirst. Don't include thirst. Son of a
How dare you be thirsty?
Relationships. Fade to black. Sex, you can fade to black.
Damn, relationships fading to black? That's like every relationship I've ever had.
True story. Bugs, blood, demons, eyeballs, gore. Harm to animals, harm to children, rats, or spiders.
Destroy the children!
That's the thing, man. There's a lot of these people have come in people want to play tabletop games together. Like we need all this crap. Like just make there's like so many races and stuff that you can already play. Now you got to be a non-binary. They zoobity zoobity. Fuck.
Skibbity bop. Exactly.
True though.
It is, and I hate it. Shut up.
Oh, 841.
Go take a nap, my guy. Take a nap, my guy.
New game. It's a gotcha game.
Oh, how am I not fucking surprised? I'm honestly more surprised if anything else other than another gotcha game comes out nowadays. I'll be fucking honest. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy gambling. I am really kind of done with gotcha games.
I feel this. Me. The sad part was like everything is going to this types of games because they make a shit ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting away for like these free to play games. They're making a fuck ton of money, and so they're just gonna keep putting out this slop, and then everybody else tries to put out this slop, and then nobody likes it. And then they try to put out the slop again, and nobody likes it. And then they try to put out the slop again, and it makes millions of dollars, and nobody likes it. Like I don't really don't. I just don't understand. Like got so many of these.
I don't think we're supposed to understand anymore.
MiHoYo verse. It's just just consume product,
and then get excited for more
next product.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Exactly.
Yep. So here we are. We're excited for next product. Like I actually want to play that the Anta or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh yeah.
That one looks good. It's like the city. They're saying it's like anime meets GTA, but it's got like fucking Spider-Man web slinging in it too for whatever reason. Like big open world stuff. That one looks really fun. Cityscape wise, that one looks good. Anta, I think is the name of it. Excited for that one to play that one, but like all these other ones, I tried Wuthering Waves, didn't care for it. Genshin Impact back in the day, didn't care. Honkai and all these other ones that are turn based, I don't play those. So I'm just not gonna play
Slim Pickens. Slim skin pickens.
Marvel Rivals. That's not a game for me. Like that's the Overwatch. I don't like Overwatch. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot mostly because Snail seems like they want to play it with me, but
yeah, they're playing it.
I've had my fair share of MOBAs.
Not a MOBA. It's literally Overwatch.
Yes, and I count Overwatch as a MOBA. It is a multiplayer online battle arena. It doesn't matter if it's a first or third person shooter. You're going into a battle arena and you're fighting
MOBA
people.
was like with like groups and.
Can you speak up, Mumblemutt?
I said I always thought MOBAs were like you controlled like troops or whatever, like extra.
No, MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. So things like Smite, that's a MOBA.
Well, yeah, but in Smite you have like underlings, right? League of Legends you have underlings. You have underlings, yeah.
No. Listen. In Smite and in League of Legends, there are little minions that will run forward. You do not control them. They are just automatically there.
Okay.
So You are just fighting people in an online battle arena. When I think of having little minions to control, I think of like StarCraft or what's it StarCraft?
I don't know. I just
It
thought it
is one
was.
of those.
I always remember the little like extra people that are on your team that are also doing something.
Little NPCs. They basically just run down the lanes, and that is all they do. Every now and then they'll get lucky and actually manage to kill someone, but that's normally only if someone isn't really paying attention.
Speaking of
Petition to reduce widowmaker. Fuck y'all.
the petition has 14 gay people. 14 supporters. Get fucked, you fucking moron. God damn it.
Leave the butts alone.
Okay.
Y'all already took away the titties. Leave the butts alone.
Overwatch is a game enjoyed by many gamers, boys and girls alike, and everyone in between. Recently, it has come to light that a character in Blizzard's hit game creates a problematic reinforcement of the patriarchal gender stereotype.
Honest
The
to God,
character
as soon as someone says-
Widowmaker has a large round posterior that many of the members of the toxically masculine straight male culture find pleasing. The size of her butt defies human proportions, basic physics, and creates an unrealistic standard for young girls and women playing Overwatch. Therefore, her butt should be flattened and less muscular to bring in more than a line of realistic body image. I know that not everyone will agree with this, but perhaps we can make Overwatch a better and less patriarchal experience for all players. Thank you.
Patrick Ward, stop being a pussy.
Yeah.
No one cares that you're afraid of giant ass, okay? Just because you don't have one doesn't mean everyone's got to be flat, bitch. Is your boyfriend into Widowmaker? Is that why she has to lose her
unrealistic body standard.
Just calling it now. His boyfriend's into Widowmaker, and that's why she has to lose her ass.
Unrealistic body standard. Women aren't built like Widowmaker. Point proven. Okay.
Her posterior is too large.
Yeah.
Fucking pussy.
Oh, that was funny. These people, man, they just.
I am so tired of these people.
Literally out of touch. So out of touch. Well, and that's the thing. Like Patrick Ward is 100% a fucking white knight guy trying to fucking get pussy in some way. You know what I mean? Like that's like he's got to appeal
Why
to their.
Why would he need to get pussy when he is one?
Well, that's just the way these people think, man. They got to stand up for the women because they can't.
Let me tell you this, guys. Women, we're kind of annoying and loudmouth. We can stand up for ourselves. I guarantee it, because, you know, there's a lot of things we can throw, including our voice. We are very loud and annoying. I know we are.
Yeah.
God damn, quit making people ugly. Not everybody got to be as ugly as I feel. But, like, goddamn, I feel like a goblin potato sack 9 times out of 10, all right? That does not mean I want to play as a goblin potato sack. That doesn't mean I want to watch a goblin potato sack. It means I want to watch a chick with big tits. I want to play as a chick with big tits. I want to watch them bounce as I beat the shit out of people.
The non-binary color palette that instantly transform you into a non-binary game. All of these have this fucking purple pink shit. Have you noticed this? All this cover art is
magenta shit.
This purple pink bullshit.
Well, it's like I've also noticed that most people who are more towards the unhinged side of the spectrum, they typically have bright colored hair, just like poisonous animals in the wild. They're very easy to tell, you know?
Yeah, we were talking about that before, yeah.
It works well. I mean, at least they're giving us an outward sign that they're toxic.
Yeah. They've got to stand out.
They've got to be
above the crowd, even if you got to shout out loud. I love that song. Fucking You ever watched the Goofy movie?
It's been a long fucking
Dude,
time
that
since I
was
saw
my
that.
favorite fucking.
Between that and Space Jam. Come on and slip, and welcome to the gym.
Yeah, dude. Goofy movie standout fucking scene. I love that shit. I grew up with that shit. I watched that video like I had the VHS. I watched it
I
all the
remember
fucking
watching
time.
it a lot in kindergarten because basically everyone would vote either Goofy movie, like that wasn't Bill Nye, it was someone else. It wasn't Mr. Rogers though. I don't know. On rainy days when we couldn't go outside, we all vote for a movie to watch.
Uh, or is that Beekman's World was another one, sciencey show.
What was the one that had the dude and his dog? And it was like all claymation?
Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
watching Wallace and Gromit.
I think there was another like a new Wallace and Gromit movie.
I think there was in like the last 10-ish years. I
think there was just a new. No, there's like another one that just got announced. Like,
really?
Yeah. There's been several Wallace and Gromit movies.
Well, I know there's been
they
several,
said that.
but
I saw an article the other day that said that the Wallace and Gromit movies may stop because a certain chemical in the clay is impossible to now or something like that.
Aw.
Actually, be able to make the
boo.
something like that was that come up in an article that I saw the other day. Wallace
We've
and
lost
Gromit.
so many things. Don't take away Wallace and Gromit, man. Not this year. You can take it away next year.
So, Wallace and Gromit movie list includes 4 short films: A Grand Day Out, 1989; The Wrong Trousers, 1993; A Close Shave, 1995; A Matter of Loaf and Death, 2008; and 2 feature films: Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, 2005; and Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul, 2024. One come out.
Huh.
Vengeance Most Foul.
Gonna have to look into it. Well, this has been a very nice and
It's been a good one.
frankly chill.
Just able to go down Twitter and just read this stuff.
Have you checked out Blue Sky yet? I'm honestly kind of surprised you're not on there causing chaos.
No. I don't need that.
But you seem like you have so much fun stirring the pot.
I have fun stirring the pot where I know I have backup, but if I go over there, I will be fucking bum rushed by idiots.
I mean, you right.
I'll get kicked off that motherfucker quick as hell. You know I will.
Dude, I'd get kicked off of that motherfucker quick as hell, and I don't even... You've seen how little I post on media. Getting me to post on media is more of a achievement than actually seeing it. I used to fucking live on Facebook when I was a kid, though. I think that's kind of what made me not want to post on social media nowadays. God knows it did not help my fucking case when I was younger.
I have fun replying. Like, I don't hardly ever like make a post, and if I do, nobody ever even reply. Fighting with. There's some dumb shit that gets posted.
Oh yeah.
And you know, people that come out like everybody agrees with these things, and then like 2 or 3 people disagree, and they try to grandstand. It was funny a couple weeks ago. Got into an argument with these people about they were like, oh, you know, people were buying like they got like, oh yeah, you know, Dragon Age and all these games, they're selling just fine and all this blah blah bullshit. And then I was like, I repeated some shit from memory to them, and finally, like they kept coming back, like, oh yeah, you're, you know, the woke games or whatever, they're selling, you know, they're making money, you guys aren't doing shit. And I'm like, I jumped in, I was like, okay, fine, okay, this is we're gonna fucking play this game, okay. So I just started fucking listing out shit and like dropping fucking screenshots of like this game only sold 1.5. Like I said, it sold 2 million copies. I said it was $100 million budget. It's only made $140 million. That's a failure. That's not a success. Technically, and then come to find out, the game's actually only sold 1.5 million copies, so it hasn't even sold that much. It barely even broke over what the fucking budget was. This game is terrible as shit, and everybody propped it up. It sucked. Now all those people that were propping it up are actually going back and saying that it probably wasn't that good. So, don't come at me with your fucking whatever bullshit that fucking PC Gamer or IGN or Kotaku fucking said, because they're all a bunch of lying dipshits.
I can't disagree with that.
And we all know it. Yeah, so that's my ranty year one. This is episode 52. Thank you, Nemo, for joining me.
Thank you for having me, of course.
We'll do some more stuff. We'll be back again next week, of course. Follow Nemo. Follow me. We're gonna try to finish Zombie Army Trilogy at some point, right? Probably.
Yeah. Any day that you say you're ready, just let me know.
Yeah,
my schedule is pretty fucking open, and unless we actually start scheduling things tomorrow. But we'll see during the talk stream.
Yeah. I'll be there. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Whole friggin' year of podcast. Kind of my milestone. I don't really know. Like, I need to plan more. But I've actually kind of got where I wanted to. I wanted to do a full year. I did. Got a full year of them under my belt. Things I need to improve on. I need to improve on the VODs and thumbnails and all those things. I just need to get like a checklist and a habit of completing the check. Video, do the thumbnail, check. Things like that. Yeah, work on stuff for 2025's. We got big plans.
Yep. Things gonna get better. Things gonna get different in 2025.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks. Enjoy your 2025 until next week. Come back and see us.
Well, stay safe.
Okay, we're gonna go the way above.